All right, lads. Welcome back to me podcast, Cheaper Than Therapy. Mick Thomas here. How are you? How you doing? Thanks for liking and subscribing and sharing and all that stuff and coming back, basically. Available wherever you get your podcasts, Spotify, Podbean, Apple, and of course on YouTube. Go to YouTube. See me wear a funky shirt today. I don't know. I like it though. It's weird but funky, but I like it. Fuck it. Trying something new, I suppose. This week, Governors is where it's at for me. 26, 27, 28. I am headlining on the 27th and the 28th of Governors in the big room. But on Thursday, which is a fun concept, I'm with Sean Donnelly, hilarious, Chris Roach, my buddy, Keith Anthony, monster of comedy. And we're doing the notepad where we take our notes on stage and we kind of run new material in front of the audience so you get to see the process. So it'll be fun. All this weekend, 26, 27, 28, come to Governors, Levittown, check it out. Would love to see you. Or as Angel Salazar would say, check it out. So, also on my other podcast with my good buddy, The Manxiety Show with my friend Corey Brooks. Come check that out, please. It's a show all about men's mental health and the problems we deal with. So, interesting. I got I want to try, this might not be a long episode this week because I got a lot of stuff to do. I had things to talk about, but just things came up, you know, like I got a message, somebody messaged me on Instagram, Mick Thomas Comedy. Feel free to message me. Go ahead. Fill your boots. Let me know what you wanted me to talk about. If you have a comment, concern, if you like, if you dislike it. Love to hear from you. I do get a lot of feedback and I do respond to everybody individually who does write back. Let it be positive or negative. I didn't like what you said there. That wasn't funny. But by all means, send your comments, concerns my way. So someone wrote me this week on Instagram, Mick Thomas Comedy, and they said, hey, you should talk about this. And I said, mind your fucking business. You're not the producer of my show. This is my show, and I'll talk about what I want to talk about. Get in line. Know your role. They sent me this interesting leak. And this is weird because the things that I'm going to talk about this week just all happen to all fall into line under one umbrella of conspiracy theories. And I'm not a conspiracy theorist in any way. So because of the things I'm going to talk about, this episode might not make it to YouTube. I do anticipate all the other, media-driven companies that once they hear trigger words and stuff, they shut you down. They put you further down the algorithm. So only you, the avid listeners, will be able to hear this episode. But that's just the way the algorithm works. But it all kind of does fall under some weird conspiracy theorist. Every topic leads into each one of them. The first thing that she sent me, which you should look this up, and if I were to go back, I'll kind of a few years ago, there was a guy called Stanley Meyer. Stanley Meyer. You can look all this up, by the way. You know, fact check me. Call me on my bullshit, if you will. And is that a weird here? Or is it? Oh, good. I thought it was like a weird wrinkle across my forehead. Stanley Meyer invented, or he was able to convert your car into hydro. Like you could run your car on water, salt water, regular water from the sink, from the hose in your yard. All that stuff, you could have your car run on water. So a Hydrocar. And he was approached by the US government. He was approached by London institutes. You know, the oil companies, all of them kind of approached him. And they basically offered him money up to kind of almost up to the equivalent of $1 billion to go, hey, listen, can we buy this off you? And he said, no, I don't want that. I'm gonna kind of go on my own. Thanks very much. I believe maybe I could make more than $1 billion by inventing this little thing that converts your car. Like, it's not even like now we gotta go out and buy hydrocars. No, you got your own little. You just converted your car. So whatever kind of car you're driving now, I'm assuming you couldn't do it with a Tesla, but whatever car you have now, if you have a Honda Civic, a fucking Acura, Ford Focus, whatever you want to have. They would be able to convert that just by putting a few little, adjustments to your car, and all of a sudden you fill your car up with water and off you go. So he invented this thing and he got offered billions of dollars, $1 billion, I think, and then he turned it down. Again, do your own research if you don't believe me. And he turned it down. And so he's out for dinner one night with his brother, and he's done eating. He's drinking a glass of cranberry juice. And as he's drinking the cranberry juice, he starts to choke on the cranberry juice, not on food. And he goes over and he's with his brother. His brother's his twin. And he said to him, before he died, he went, "They poisoned me." And out he went. And those were his last words. And you're like, all right, we get it. Because, does the oil industry have a lot to lose if we all just convert our cars to fucking, you pull up in your drive and you get your hose out. And just like, Poland Spring and Aquafina, all those water companies have a lot to lose if they think it's okay to drink from the tap or drink from the hose. So this guy dies. So all of a sudden they're like, it's a conspiracy theory, Mick. Just relax. Funny enough, but what's not so funny is the awful, awful, horrific shooting up in Buffalo last week where 10 innocent people were shot, killed, and murdered, and it was definitely race-driven, and it was a horrible, horrible event. But one of the people who were killed in that event, if you would call it an event, if that's the word, in that tragedy, was a guy, a retired police officer named Aaron Salter. Again, do your own research, and there's videos of Aaron doing this thing. Aaron also came up with the hydro-driven car. Again, you don't need to replace your Acura. Acura, is that a real word? You don't need to replace your shitty Dodge. You just convert it, and Aaron invented it, and there's a video of him actually doing it on YouTube. And then Aaron got taken out. Now, again, that is fucking scary, right? And I'm not a conspiracy theorist in any way whatsoever, but that is kind of scary to think that someone will go out there. Two people who came up with inventions kind of die. One guy's last words were, "They poisoned me." And then now you have this guy who is, again, I'm not saying that's the case. I'm just saying it's a coincidence. That's all I'm saying. So don't delete me. Don't jump on here. Mick, how dare you, diminish the life of this guy and whatever, reduce it to a conspiracy theory. I'm not. I think it's a horrible tragedy. I just think it's a coincidence. That's all I'm pointing out. So it's very weird, which is funny because these two people came up with the hydro, which would, put out, I guess, gas companies out of business, the need for oil out of business. It is so also it's funny because I know some people who are also working on this. If anyone's listening to this, I know some people who are also working on hydrocars. I run that here. My mother-in-law is working on one. My neighbor who lets his dog shit on my lawn also working on a hydrocar. And Jennifer Conway, that was a girl that I asked out when I was 12 and she said no. She actually laughed and then said no. I just happen to know if anyone's listening out there, they're also working on hydrocars. Just saying. So, but it's a weird, again, it falls under conspiracy theory and you're not going to hear about that. But so do your own research. I'm not making it up. I'm not making it up. This one person sent it to me. Thank you for sending that to me and bringing that to my attention. And I don't believe in conspiracy theorists. I don't. But that is a weird one, isn't it? That is a weird one. And all of a sudden, gas is now up. At least in New York, it's almost a fucking hell. Always happens. Potential spam as well. Fuck off. Hang on, I gotta fix this now here. I'm so sorry because I do the audio here on this one and add recording to this episode, and Jesus in heaven. There you go. So with gas prices, sorry about that technical difficulty there. With gas prices going up to almost $5 this week in New York, I know other states are feeling it too. With gas prices going up an awful lot, that's right now would be a great time for a hydrocar, don't you think? I take the bike everywhere. Fuck it, why not? I'm taking the motorcycle everywhere. I love it. I went to Governor's the other night to watch my friend John Ziegler. Took the bike. Normally the bike was like, get out, recreation. Mick Thomas rides bikes, everybody. That's it. I'm just an all-round badass fighter. I like to fucking work out. I like to run. I'm basically what's wrong with what America hates right now, what the woke people hate. I'm everything that you would hate. I'm a white guy. I speak my mind. I ride a motorcycle. I fight. I do. I wear many hats that you know, the woke movement hates right now. I'm sorry. So those coincidences are crazy. With gas prices out I just ride a motorcycle everywhere now, and it's fucking great. Although I had an issue with the bike. Now I gotta get it fixed this week. I gotta call someone. He's like, fuck me. The one time I want to start taking it out 24/7, I run into this problem. So we have the gas prices to worry about. Also, what else we have to worry about? The baby formula is gone off the shelves. You can't get the babies anymore. Baby formula is gone. Why is the shortage? There's no real explanation for it. Like, if you go onto different networks, if you go to different sites, they'll tell you what every kind of delay is different. No babies. So I mean I don't know if that's in line with abortion, right? You know, they're trying to kind of, you know, ban. They're like, well, you know what? We'll try overturn Roe v. Wade, which we did a great episode on that on the Manxiety show. We won't overturn that. So now what are we going to do? Oh, I know. How about if there was no food for babies, we would have people go, well, why are we having a baby then? And maybe that'll solve the problem. Maybe that's what they're hoping to do. So it's like there'll be no abortions because nobody will be getting pregnant. Do you want to have a baby? I can't because there's no fucking food. You're going to get a baby and let it die? They can't feed babies. They can't feed babies anymore. So I don't know. Maybe they go hand in hand, right? You can't abort a baby, and now you can't feed a baby. So either way, it's fucking, I don't know. It's all swings and roundabouts. It is a weird time that you can't get formula. And some babies require special formula because they get constipated. Like, I had 2 kids. I know what it's like. And you can't always, you know, you can't always breastfeed. Breast milk is fucking ridiculously expensive. The other one is all, they're saying if you go online, it's all toxic. You're not supposed to be giving babies formula anyway because the baby's, it's not good for them. It's linked to autism because of the metals that are in it. So what do you want? So you either starve your baby to death or have it grow up with autism. It looks like it's a terrible time to be a baby. Let's be honest. It looks like it's an awful time to be a baby. Some people are blaming the government. Some people are blaming the government again for deliberately holding it off. And they go, well, why is that? Well, there is a government organization that I didn't know of that what you can do is you get these vouchers and you will go down to the plant and you will get your baby formula. And it turns out the government has like almost like an 80% kickback of each one of these things. That's going to happen. That's going to come out with the baby formula shortage. So the government's going to say, hey, well, you just take this coupon. Oh, thank you, government. You're amazing. What do we do with this coupon? Take it down to the factory. Tell them we sent you. Give them the coupon. And what they're going to do is take that coupon. They're going to give you the baby food. Your baby's fine. The baby's fine. But we're going to take this this coupon. We're going to go to the company that gave you it, and they're going to give us like an 80% kickback. That's weird, isn't it? And then they are talking about food shortages. We got to listen to them. It's not like, yeah, that's not going to happen. There's food shortages coming too. So here's what I recommend you do. I recommend you do. Stock up on rice. Don't like rice. That's it. Like, you want to survive the shortage of food, which could go on for 6 months. Just every time you go to the supermarket, every time you go, an extra bag of rice. That's it. It's like $3, $5 maybe. Just grab an extra bag of rice, keep it somewhere in your house until you stack them up to look like sandbags. Like, you know, they have sandbags in Wexford. We would do that in Ireland if there was going to be a bad storm and the river might rise. So they would put sandbags in the door and just stock up on rice. Rice is the easiest thing. It's filling. It's got a lot of nutrients in there. And maybe stock up on protein powder. If next you go grab a thing of protein, add that in, mix it up with water. There's your protein. That's it, right? I would stock up on that. Don't stock up. I mean, Twixes are nice, right? So if there's a food shortage coming and you can't get food, then at least if you have rice, you get to survive. Or my next thing is just learn to hunt. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to get a bow and arrow or a gun, and I'm going to go learn to hunt so I can just bring home a fucking big deer on my shoulder, like Gannicus in Spartacus. Right? Don't be dependent on these cunts for anything. That's the point I'm trying to make. Because they're going to do that now. The government will go, oh, well, and then what? You're fucking you're indebted to the government for giving you your God-given right of going to go buy food. Just go buy rice. I'm telling you now, stock up on rice. This fucking episode isn't going to air. It's not going to air. It's going to get shut down. Just one bag of rice. Add it to your cart. I don't like rice. You don't have to. And by the way, white rice is better than brown rice. That's bullshit. When they say brown rice is better for you, I'm telling you right now, it's wrong. The brown rice is they use kind of like an arsenic thing to stain the brown rice. White rice is way better for you. It expands more. It'll fill your family more for less. White rice, I'm telling you right now, stock up on that shit. It's like weird financial advice for hoarders. I'm not a hoarder. I don't believe in any of this shit. But I do buy rice every once in a while. I'm like, fucking, you know what? Because I lived on it before. Filled your belly. Filled your belly up. So there's going to be a food shortage. And then on top of that, right? So now you have people getting killed over creating really nice fucking fixing our cars so we don't need gas anymore. We don't need to be spending $6 every time we go to the fucking pump on gas. You want to have a Honda Civic and spending $80 to fill a fucking Honda Civic. Where are you going to go? People aren't going to go anywhere anymore. We're going to be locked up again. The summer's here. I got this cool summer shirt. I can't show it off. Where am I going to drive? I'm going to drive. Hey, we're going to a barbecue. Want to go to a party? I can't go to a barbecue because my friend lives fucking 28 miles. That's like a $110 journey to get there. It's like a plane ticket. Can't do it. Gas prices are out of control. They're short on, so the hydro people are getting killed. The gas prices are going up. Fucking baby formula is not available. Monkeypox is the new thing now. They tried it with COVID, didn't work for us. Didn't work, couldn't lock us down with COVID, couldn't finish it off. Now they have there's always another one now. There's always going to be one after another. Stop it now. We just let it go. The COVID thing didn't work. It didn't work. I'm not saying it didn't exist. I am saying it exists. This episode's not going to fucking air. I am saying it existed. I'm sure it was horrific, but it's not. Stop it. You didn't get the end result you wanted. Right? Just fucking stop. You're acting the maggot now with monkeypox. One person in Massachusetts has monkeypox. But here's another weird thing. Conspiracy-wise, guess what? The shot for regular pox will cure monkeypox. Right? No conspiracy there, Mick. That's probably true. You're goddamn right it's true. A pox shot will take care of a monkeypox shot. But who has a warehouses full of pox shots? Mr. Bill Gates, Windows lad. He's got all the pox shots with monkeypox on the way out. Isn't that funny? Monkeypox is coming back. You know what I say? I say just don't fuck monkeys, because that's obviously where it's coming from. Monkeypox has been around for thousands of years. Really? But then why are we only talking about it now, just at the end of fucking the other exercise that didn't work? The other COVID didn't work. Now we have the monkeypox, because people are too busy. Can you just stop fucking monkeys, please? Stop that. Isn't that where AIDS came from? Some lad fucked a monkey? That's where I think they say AIDS came from. He fucked a monkey. Stop letting monkeys blow you, giving you hand jobs, whatever you're doing, licking your butt, what all of the weird things you're into, putting peanut butter on your nuts and having a monkey lick it off. Give up on that. And you won't get monkeypox. All right? I mean, all it is like, I looked it up and it's just like, blech, your face and your blisters all over the place. And they say you could die from it. But it's always one thing or another, isn't it? It's always like, that's done. Stop fucking monkeys. The monkeypox is coming, they say. And they'll be shutting us down for monkeypox. You'll be online in a supermarket and someone will just start fucking picking fleas out of your head and eating them. Oh, he's got it. Get off me. Or kids in school will be picking out of each other's backs and the kid sitting in front of him. Miss, yeah, Johnny is fucking eating the fucking monkeys, the fleas off my back again. Johnny, do you have get off? Down to the nurse's office. Running off like this. It's a terrible hacky joke. I'm sorry. But Yeah, that's, I mean, I might as well just close off the episode there, I was going to talk about other things, like funny things, but there's nothing, right? So, in closing, don't invent hydro things, because you'll just die. Don't have babies, because you can't feed them. Don't plan to go anywhere, because you can't afford to go because of the gas prices. And stop fucking monkeys. Your summer is ruined. What's the point? What is the point? All the things I wanted to do this summer are now, I tick them all off. Tick them all off. They're done. I can't do them. Right? Was going to put water in my car. That's off the list. That's off the list. Can't go to my friend's barbecue this Sunday, which I was supposed to go. Sorry, Vinny. Can't go to your house now because it'll cost me $200 to get there. Can't have another kid. Never wanted to out of a vasectomy. But even if I did, I couldn't feed the baby. Couldn't feed the baby. And now I can't fuck monkeys. Well, this is just terrible. Again, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but aren't they all weird coincidences that are happening? Aren't they all weird coincidences? Listen, come see me at Governor's 26th to watch the Yellow Pad show. But I am headlining all new material on the 27th and 28th at Governor's in Levittown. Would love to see you. Love to see you. Come on out. And listen to my other podcast. The other podcast, the Manxiety Show. Like this one, share it, tell people about it, do what you want to do. I got some stuff I'm working on now, and it'll all come to light soon. But stay in touch. Thanks for listening. As always, wash your hands, especially with monkeypox coming up. You dirty fuckers. Good luck to you. Good luck to you.